and welcome to the Nerdy Bazaar. Today, I want to talk about action figures and toys. Big surprise!
As you can see, I've got a lot of action figures. Scratch that, I have all of the action figures. And a action figure tour or a collection room tour would be hours and hours long, which you don't want to watch that. So I thought maybe do some small bite-sized episodes where I just talk about one or two shelves and go in depth on it. So the best place to start would be one of my favorites, my Spider-Man shelf. Look how cool that is. I am really proud of this shelf. Just get the camera to focus in. There we go. So, the best place to start is with Peter Parker himself, or with Spider-Man. I also have this one here, which is like plain clothes Peter Parker. Behind him is actually a custom Norman Osborn I made. Other customs, another one I'm really proud of, is this custom Harry Osborn. Look how cool that is and how sinister he looks. There's a custom Matt Murdock there, and a custom Cletus Cassidy. Not to mention my slightly customized Spider-Girl. As for the rest, I wanted to go more with the civilian characters first. We've got J. Jonah Jameson, Gwen Stacy, Aunt May, and then all of the villains behind them. Some of these are the builder ones. I know we've had some newer versions of some of these figures, but I like what they are here. I recently added this particular Jack-o'-lantern. Over here I've got my Mysterio. The story of how I got that Mysterio is insane. Also how I got the original Lizard and then I replaced him with this one not shortly after, and I felt really bad, but I'm like, this is more comic booky. We've got Miles there. That's when Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four. And I do have a comic book accurate Dr. Octopus, but this one's just so amazing. And then that spot is from Spider-Verse. I also stuck the Boomerang on there because I actually really like the Boomerang as a character. I think he's really funny and really cool as a cool character. And then this Green Goblin, I think, is absolutely, if that was coming at you, if you were a superhero, sorry, that's terrifying. There's that creepy smile. Also, have you noticed that most of Spider-Man's villains are all kind of green? You know what I mean? We've got Electro, Prowler, Jackal, Scorpion, Jack-o'-lantern, Vulture, Green Goblin, Mysterio, Doc Ock, Lizard, the Beetle, and Sandman technically. So that's my Spider-Man shelf. I know it's just a small introduction to it, but I'm quite proud of it. Moving on to one that a lot of people like is my 90s style X-Men. That looks cool with the light, doesn't it? Originally, my X-Men shelf was just X-Men. It was from any era at all. But then I decided to pick an era, and then obviously you have to go for the 90s. And so this is who I ended up with. I'm sure I've got the X-Men theme song playing in the background. There's Nightcrawler. I've rigged up puffs of smoke so it looks like he's going bamf. Also, I've got lots of effect pieces on them as well to make them, look like they're doing stuff. This Wolverine figure falls over so much because of the Jean Grey behind it, but it just works. I love this beast, isn't it cool? Jubilee was a figure that took me forever to try and find, but I eventually got her. She was one of my grails for the longest time. So we got X Factor there. Can't really have an X-Men shelf without a Sentinel. Can you see that? Yes, you can. That Apocalypse is amazing. It's one of my favourite figures there is. I remember I went all the way to Liverpool to pick that figure up. I went with the Marvel Select Juggernaut just because it was easier to get hold of and it's bigger and it's cooler. And you've got Onslaught, Mr. Sinister, Cable, first appearance Deadpool, Bishop, Storm, Emma Frost, Gambit. who was forever dropping that bloody card. Honestly, the amount of times I've had to pick that card up. The only one I want to replace on this shelf is a Sabretooth to get the newer one, but I haven't seen it in shops yet, but I will. I'm thinking of replacing this Magneto to get the one from the new animated show, but just because his feet go, to me I just don't like his feet. So there's my 90s X-Men shelf. There we go, in focus. Like I said, just a short video today, just showing off a few of the shelves. If you like this, tell me what shelf you would like to see next. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!